If you are gluten-free, you know the struggle of finding snacks that are actually quick to grab and don't taste like cardboard. But this collection of ideas proves that gluten-free snacking can be just as easy, delicious, and satisfying as the regular stuff. One of the smartest swaps in this list uses a simple pantry ingredient to give you that perfect crispy texture without any gluten. Stick around, because you are about to see a whole new side of gluten-free eating that fits right into your busy routine. Whether you are packing lunch for a picky kid or just need something to keep you going during a long workday, these recipes make everyone feel included. Think crunchy bites, creamy dips, and sweet treats that are all naturally free of gluten and full of flavor. You might be surprised by how many of these ideas come together in just a few minutes. Let's jump into this roundup of quick gluten-free snacks that are perfect for work and school. Let's kick things off with a snack that practically makes itself, no-bake peanut butter energy bites. These little guys are perfect for tossing into a lunchbox or grabbing on your way out the door. You just mix together oats, peanut butter, a little honey, and some chocolate chips until everything sticks. Roll the mixture into small balls and that's it, no oven required. They firm up nicely after a short chill in the fridge, so they hold their shape all day. If you need a nut-free version, swap the peanut butter for sunflower seed butter and use certified gluten-free oats. Each bite gives you a boost of energy without any heavy feeling afterward. Once you have a batch ready, you'll be excited to try another grab-and-go idea that's just as simple. Next up are these savory, cheesy quinoa muffins that feel more like a treat than a healthy snack. They're sturdy enough to survive the backpack and taste great at room temperature. Cooked quinoa gets mixed with shredded cheddar, eggs, and a pinch of garlic powder. Spoon the mixture into a greased muffin tin and bake until golden and set. The edges turn crispy while the inside stays soft and fluffy. You can add finely chopped spinach or diced bell peppers for extra veggies without changing the texture. These muffins are satisfying enough to keep you full through a long morning or afternoon. Once you see how easy they are, you'll want to explore another savory option that's just as portable. For something crunchy and addictive, crispy roasted chickpeas are a total game changer. They replace chips or crackers in your lunch bag and stay crunchy for hours. Drain a can of chickpeas, pat them dry, and toss them with olive oil and your favorite seasoning. Spread them on a baking sheet and roast until they turn golden and crisp. You can go classic with salt and paprika or get creative with cinnamon and a touch of sugar. Make sure they're completely dry before roasting or they will not get that satisfying crunch. Every handful feels like a guilt-free indulgence that's packed with protein and fiber. After you've mastered these, you'll be ready for a sweet snack that comes together just as quickly. We're only partway through this recipe lineup, but I'd love to hear from you. Which of these gluten-free snacks would you try first for your work or school day? Drop your answer in the comments below. Also, let me know if you could for any specific dietary restrictions. Your input helps me create more useful collections like this one. While you're at it, hit that like button if these ideas are helpful. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the video. Keep watching for more tasty options coming up next. These banana oat pancake bites are like having a stack of pancakes in a perfectly portable form. They're soft, naturally sweet, and ideal for a quick breakfast or snack at school. Mash a ripe banana and mix it with gluten-free oats, an egg, and a splash of vanilla. Drop small spoonfuls onto a hot skillet and cook until golden on both sides. They come out fluffy and tender, almost like mini pancake puffs. For a dairy-free version, use a flax egg and a little coconut oil in the pan. Kids and adults alike love the mild sweetness and the way they feel like a treat. Once you've made a batch, you'll see why simple batter-based snacks are so handy for busy days. Let's move on to zucchini and corn fritters, which are crispy on the outside and tender inside. They're a fantastic way to sneak vegetables into a snack that still feels indulgent. Grate a zucchini, squeeze out the extra moisture, and mix it with corn, a little gluten-free flour, and an egg. Form small patties and pan-fry them until they're golden brown on each side. The corn adds little bursts of sweetness that balance the mild zucchini flavor perfectly. You can bake them instead of frying for a lighter version that still gets crispy. These fritters are so good you'll forget they're packed with veggies. After enjoying these, you'll be curious about a no-cook option that's just as satisfying. Finally, let's talk about apple cinnamon rice cake stacks, a snack that comes together in under 2 minutes. They're perfect for those mornings when you need something fast but still want it to taste homemade. Spread a thin layer of almond butter on a gluten-free rice cake, then top with thinly sliced apple. Sprinkle a little cinnamon on top and add a drizzle of honey if you like it sweeter. You can stack another rice cake on top for a sandwich-style snack that's easy to hold. Swap the almond butter for cream cheese if you want a tangier, more dessert-like flavor. Each bite gives you a crisp, creamy, and fruity combination that feels fresh and light. With these quick stacks in your rotation, you'll be ready to discover even more simple ideas that fit right into your routine. Scene 7, Sweet Potato and Black Bean Mini Tacos. Let's keep things fun with these mini tacos that are totally gluten-free and perfect for packing. They make a hearty snack or light lunch that travels well in a container without getting soggy. You start with small corn tortillas or sturdy lettuce cups for a lower-carb option. Fill them with mashed roasted sweet potato and seasoned black beans for a delicious savory combo. A squeeze of lime and a sprinkle of cilantro add fresh flavor without any extra effort. For a dairy-free version, skip the cheese or use a plant-based alternative. These little bites feel like a treat and keep you full through a busy afternoon. Next, let's switch to something sweet and portable that's great for a morning or afternoon snack. Scene 8. Coconut Flour Banana Muffins. These banana muffins use coconut flour, so they're naturally gluten-free and packed with flavor. They're soft, moist, and easy to grab when you're heading out the door. Mash ripe bananas and mix them with coconut flour, eggs, and a touch of maple syrup. The batter comes together quickly and you can bake them in a regular muffin tin or mini muffin pan. They rise nicely and smell amazing while they're in the oven. Add a handful of dark chocolate chips or chopped walnuts for extra texture and taste. One of these muffins feels like a cozy bakery treat without any of the gluten. Coming up, we have a crunchy, veggie-packed snack that's perfect for dipping. Scene 9. Cucumber Sandwich Bites. These cucumber sandwich bites are incredibly refreshing and super simple to put together. They work great for school lunches or work breaks because they're light and hydrating. Slice a cucumber into thick rounds to use as the bread, then pat them dry. Spread a layer of cream cheese or hummus on each round and top with turkey, avocado, or roasted red pepper. A sprinkle of everything bagel seasoning gives them a savory boost. For a dairy-free version, use dairy-free cream cheese or mashed avocado as the spread. These little bites feel fancy but take only minutes to assemble. Now let's move on to a sweet no-bake option that's a little different from our earlier energy balls. Scene 10. No-bake chocolate almond date balls. These chocolate almond date balls are a no-bake dream and make the perfect grab-and-go snack. They're naturally sweetened with dates and have a rich fudgy texture. Blend soft medjool dates with almonds, cocoa powder, and a pinch of salt in a food processor. Roll the mixture into small balls and coat them in shredded coconut or crushed almonds. Pop them in the fridge for about 20 minutes to firm up, then they're ready to pack. Swap the almonds for any nut or seed butter if you need a nut-free version. Each bite tastes like a healthy dessert that satisfies your chocolate craving. Next up, we have a colorful and crunchy snack that feels like eating nachos but with more veggies. NDA Scene 11. Bell Pepper Nachos. Bell pepper nachos are a clever way to enjoy nacho vibes without any gluten or heavy chips. They're perfect for lunchboxes because they stay crunchy and don't get soggy. Cut bell peppers into chip-sized triangles and arrange them on a baking sheet. Top with seasoned ground turkey or beans, a sprinkle of cheese, and bake just until the cheese melts. Finish with diced tomatoes, black olives, and a dollop of Greek yogurt or dairy-free sour cream. Feel free to use dairy-free cheese or skip the cheese entirely for a lighter option. These nachos are fun to eat and pack a ton of flavor in every crunchy bite. Let's round out this middle section with one more warm, comforting snack that's perfect for cooler days. Scene 12. Gluten-free pizza pinwheels. These gluten-free pizza pinwheels are a hit with kids and adults alike for lunch or snacks. They use gluten-free tortillas as the base, so they come together in no time. Spread a thin layer of tomato sauce on the tortilla, then add shredded mozzarella and your favorite toppings. Roll it up tightly, slice into pinwheels, and bake until the cheese is bubbly and the edges are crisp. They're easy to pack and taste delicious warm or at room temperature. Use dairy-free cheese and pepperoni or veggies for a completely dairy-free version. Everyone loves the familiar pizza taste, and these little spirals feel like a special treat. There are even more quick ideas coming up, so stick around for the final batch of easy gluten-free snacks. These savory sweet potato bites are such a fun and satisfying snack to have on hand. They are perfect for work or school because they are naturally gluten-free and packed with vitamins. You simply grate some sweet potato, mix it with a little egg and your favorite seasonings, and form small patties. Then you can either bake them in the oven or pan fry them until they are golden and crispy on the outside. They come out tender on the inside with a lovely natural sweetness that pairs well with a pinch of salt. For a dairy-free version, you can use a flax egg and a splash of olive oil to help them bind together. People love how these little bites feel like a warm, comforting treat that is still really good for you. Now let's move on to another snack that is just as easy to pack and enjoy. These coconut lime chia pudding cups are like a little tropical vacation in your lunchbox. They are a fantastic make-ahead option for busy mornings because they set up overnight in the fridge. You just whisk together coconut milk, chia seeds, a bit of maple syrup, and fresh lime zest. Give it a good stir, let it sit for a few minutes, then stir again to prevent any clumps from forming. By morning, you will have a creamy pudding-like texture that is naturally sweet and refreshing. You can top them with some shredded coconut or a few slices of mango for extra flavor and color. Everyone enjoys how light and satisfying these cups feel without being too heavy for a midday snack. Next up is a crunchy little snack that is perfect for when you need something to munch on. If you're loving this set of snack ideas, you'll find even more support at our website. Head over to www.healthybitestribe.com for tools that make meal planning easier. You can use the AI recipe generator to create custom dishes based on your allergies or preferences. The meal planner helps you organize your week with recipes from this collection and beyond. Save your favorites and share them with family or friends who need gluten-free options. The community chat is also a great place to ask questions and get encouragement. It's all designed to help you cook with confidence no matter your dietary needs. Check it out when you have a moment and keep enjoying these recipes. These spiced almond and seed crackers are incredibly easy to make and so much better than store-bought versions. They are ideal for work or school because they stay crunchy for days and pair well with dips or cheese. You simply blend almonds into a coarse flour, then mix in flax seeds, sesame seeds, and your favorite spices like cumin or paprika. Add a little water and olive oil to form a dough, then roll it out thin between 2 sheets of parchment paper. Score them into squares before baking, and you will have perfectly portioned crackers that are crisp and flavorful. If you need them nut-free, you can use sunflower seeds instead of almonds for a similar texture. People really appreciate having a crunchy, savory snack that feels homemade and wholesome. Let's keep going with another snack that is both simple and satisfying. These black bean and avocado lettuce wraps are a fresh and filling snack that comes together in no time. They work wonderfully for a quick lunch or a hearty snack because they are packed with protein and healthy fats. You just mash some black beans with ripe avocado, a squeeze of lime, and a pinch of salt and cumin. Spoon the mixture onto large, sturdy lettuce leaves like romaine or butter lettuce. Roll them up gently, and you have a portable snack that does not require any bread or tortillas. You can add some diced tomatoes or a sprinkle of cilantro for extra freshness and crunch. Everyone loves how creamy and flavorful these wraps are while still feeling light and energizing. Now let's look at one more snack that is perfect for a sweet tooth. These baked cinnamon apple chips are a simple, naturally sweet snack that feels like a treat. They are great for school or work because they are easy to pack and do not get messy in a bag. You just slice apples very thinly, using a mandolin if you have one, and toss them with a little cinnamon. Lay them out in a single layer on a baking sheet and bake them low and slow until they are crisp and golden. They shrink down into light, crunchy chips that have all the cozy flavor of a baked apple dessert. You can swap the cinnamon for a pinch of nutmeg or cardamom to change up the flavor profile. People really enjoy having a snack that satisfies a craving for something sweet without any added sugar. We have one final snack to share that is just as easy and delicious. These no-bake chocolate coconut bars are the perfect way to wrap up our list of quick gluten-free snacks. They are ideal for busy days because they require no oven time and set up in the fridge in about an hour. You simply mix together shredded coconut, cocoa powder, a little maple syrup, and melted coconut oil. Press the mixture firmly into a small pan lined with parchment paper and smooth out the top. Pop it in the fridge until firm, then cut it into bars for a rich, fudgy snack that feels indulgent. You can add a handful of chopped nuts or a pinch of sea salt on top for extra texture and flavor. Everyone loves how these bars taste like a healthy version of a classic candy bar. We hope these ideas make your meal prep easier and your snacks a whole lot more enjoyable. And that wraps up our roundup of 18 quick gluten-free snacks for work and school. I hope this collection gave you plenty of fresh ideas to try. You can pick and choose the ones that fit your taste, your schedule, or any dietary needs. If you enjoyed this list, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Healthy Bites Tribe. For even more recipes and support, visit our community at www.healthybitestribe.com. There you'll find an AI recipe generator, a meal planner, and ways to save and share your favorite dishes. You can also join the community chat to swap tips with others who cook with allergies and restrictions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more simple, allergy-friendly ideas.